Welcome to the WaltZerFootball.com podcast. This is episode 307. We're doing our week 14 picks against the spread. Joined once again by Jacob Kamiker from the Sporting News. Jacob, how are you and how's your week 13?
I'm doing great. I'm very happy to be on today for another day of football. Actually, we got another game tonight, which is pretty cool. My week 13 was actually pretty good. I finally had a winning week. It feels like it's been a while. It's not like a big time winning week. I'm 8-7 or 8-6 rather, pending tonight's result. I was 8-4 on Sunday and then went great 0-2 on Monday. I think both those games were kind of, the first one was a little bit of a trap because I was on Washington when it was double digits. Then I switched sides when the line fell, but I should have just followed the money on that one. And then I got tricked big time by the 49ers. I have no idea why I was willing to bet Nick Mullins against Sean McDermott coach defense, but I wouldn't bet Justin Herbert the week before. And that was the right move. Last week made the wrong move, so I'm definitely going to try to learn from that. So a couple of mistakes, but overall, can't complain. Feel like I was on the right side in a lot of games, so hopefully that keeps on going.
Yeah, I didn't do as well as you, but I hated the Week 13 slate. I only had 2 picks above 3 units throughout the week, and I split them. So I won with the Patriots, lost with the Cardinals. The Cardinals were a big disappointment, but kind of like one of 2 lessons I think I learned from the week is, and we'll discuss one of them. It's just like when to bet or to fade Jared Goff. So we'll get to that when we discuss the Thursday game. The second one was something I talked to you about, like how to predict backdoor covers. So maybe I'll delve into that when we get to some of the larger spreads this week. So yeah, we'll discuss the week 14 picks and also tonight's Cowboys at Ravens game. But first, please hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or hit the like button, comment below. That would all help us, or share this with someone. That'll mean a lot to us. And as I said before, last week we eclipsed 2,000 subscribers, which was awesome. So hoping to get 2,500 by the end of the season. So anyway, let's get to the game tonight. The Cowboys at the Ravens. This line opened up 9, went down to 8, went up to 9, back down to 8, up to 9. It can't seem to make up its mind. So where are you going with this game?
I'm on the Ravens at either number. I think I ended up locking it in at 9. I just think they're getting healthier. They got a bunch of guys back from the COVID list. Most importantly, Lamar Jackson, obviously. And then we had Calais Campbell and Brandon Williams are going to play today too. So that's massive because they're going to be able to stop the run for the most part, or at least limit Ezekiel Elliott, who hasn't been very good this year anyway. I just think the Ravens, with that extra personnel, should beat the Cowboys. I know that there's danger of a backdoor cover here, but I think that Baltimore knows they need to win this game. Dallas is kind of looking at the NFC East standings now, and it's like, I mean, if they win, they're a game back, but I don't know if they're going to have the juice to do it. So I'm going to be on Baltimore in this one. I'm not going to bet it heavily, though. I think I have 1 unit on it, and I bet that when it was confirmed Lamar was coming back.
Yeah, I'm pretty heavy on this. I have the Ravens for 4 units. I think the Cowboys are just terrible. I don't know how they're going to block the Ravens. And the big concern was whether they'd have Calais Campbell and Brandon Williams back. It was like an or situation, but they're both back apparently. Have to make sure, depending on the inactives list, but it definitely sounds like they're both going to play. And if that's the case, I don't see how the Cowboys are going to block protect at all. And then you have Lamar Jackson coming back. He's not going to have Mark Andrews, but he's going to have 4 of his 5 offensive linemen. He's going to have Marquise Brown, Des Bryant, and so he should be able to move the ball against the Cowboy team that just can't defend anything. They struggled to stop Antonio Gibson on Thanksgiving, and Alex Smith looked good against them. So I think the Ravens should win this one easily. If the Ravens were down some players, like if they were missing Campbell and Williams, I think I'd still be on the Ravens, but I would not bet them. I think they would allow a backdoor cover easily, given that their defense would be weaker. But given that they're mostly at full strength, I like them to beat this number.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think they're going to be desperate to win, too, because if they lose, they're going to be way behind in the playoff race. So I think you're more confident in than I am. I just have had bad luck with the Ravens this year more than anything else. Every time I think they're going to do something, they do the opposite of it. But Cowboys offense minus Zach Martin, I don't think is going to be very good. So the Ravens could easily run out to a 30-point lead. So if you're looking to bet this game and really want to bet it heavily, I would listen to Walt on this one and, kind of get my wishy-washy take out of here.
Well, it's still, you have a unit on it, so at least you're a little bit confident on this pick. But still, it's nice that we have football tonight, although this game should have been played on Thursday.